Greetings and hello everyone. Let's take a look at part 2 of our lesson. So we have g of x equals 3/4 x. So again, our parent function is f of x equals x, the most basic version of this linear equation. We've already got it graphed right here, so we don't have to worry about graphing it today. So now we want to look at what our new function is. So it's g of x equals 3/4x. So when I look at this, I see that it is inside of parentheses. Since it's inside the parentheses, this is going to be a horizontal dilation. Now I want to determine, is it going to be a stretch or is it going to be a compress? So I want to see the number that's multiplying the x, and that number is 3/4. So our a value for this is going to be 3/4. This a value falls between 0 and 1. Since it falls between 0 and 1, this is going to be a compress. Since this is a compress, that means our graph is going to get a little tighter, and that's okay. So we have y equals 3/4x plus 0. So my m value for this is going to be 3/4. My b value for this is going to be 0. So let's go ahead and let's graph this. So 0 is our starting point. We're going to rise 3, 1, 2, 3, run 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, our scale's going by 2. Rise 3, 1, 2, 3, run 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go ahead and connect this up, and this is going to be our compressed graph. Let's take a look at problem 11. With problem 11, I have g of x equals -4x. So as always, our parent function is f of x equals x. They've already graphed it, so we don't have to worry about doing the graph for this. But now we can start looking at our new function, and we want to compare that to our parent function. So I have a negative number outside. So if I have a negative number outside, that is going to be dealing with reflection. So this is going to be a reflection, and we want to figure out, is this going to be a reflection across our x or across our y? And since it's outside, this is going to be a reflect across the x-axis. My a value, again, the negative is part of the reflection, so my a value for this problem is actually going to be 4. So what am I going to plot? Well, I'm going to plot y equals -4x plus 0. So my m is going to be -4/1, and my b is going to be 0. So let's start plotting this. So start at 0. I'm going to come down 4 and 1 to the right. Remember, my scale is going by 2's. So down 4, 1 to the right. Down 4, 1 to the right. So I'm going to go ahead and come back up, and there is my graph. Let's take a look at number 13. So our parent function for all these is in the form of f of x equals x. We don't have to graph it out because it's already graphed out for us, but we do need this to compare what our new function is. And our new function, g of x equals -4 over 5x. So since the fraction is inside of the parentheses, this is going to be a reflection across the y-axis. And what is my a value? My a value for this problem is 4 over 5. Remember, the negative lets you know that it is a reflection. That's why it's not included here with the a. What am I graphing? Well, I'm graphing y equals negative 4 over 5x plus 0. So my m value for what I'm graphing is going to be negative 4 over 5. And my b value for this is going to be 0. So I'm going to put a point at b. I'm going to go down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to run 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there is my graph. Let's take a look at our last example that we're going to work through today. So I have my parent function. I always start off with my parent function, f of x equals x. This is the most basic of the linear functions. It translates over into y equals x plus 0. What is the function that I'm going to be graphing, the new function? Well, that is g of x equals negative 2 over 3 times x. So it's got a negative, so that means we're going to do a reflection. It's outside the parentheses, so this is going to be a reflect across the x-axis. My a value, again, the negative is for the reflect, so my a value is going to be 2 over 3. And the idea that I'm going to graph is y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 0. So my m that I'm going to graph is negative 2 over 3. My b that I'm going to graph is 0. So I have everything I need. Let's go ahead and start graphing. So we're going to put a point at 0. I'm going to come down 2 and run 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 2, run 3. 1, 2, 3. I only need 2 points to make a line, but if I can do another point in there, I put another point in there just to make my line a little more straight. So go ahead and review through the problems that we covered on this. Make sure you work on the even problems that are connected to this, and have a great day.